Got a quorum and we're going to get going. Alf. Okay, welcome everybody to the first and last meeting of TID for 2025. It's a terrible acronym, Transport and Infrastructure Delivery Committee. So just a reminder that we're using Resolve. If you haven't left the last meeting, do that and join this one. Otherwise, you'll be sitting there looking at your screen wondering why you haven't got anything on it. So if you've got any issues, talk to one of the staff that are floating around who can help you, like Senior Net, and get you onto your right screen. So as a group, we've spent a bit of time since the election talking about standing orders, our expectations of committees, meetings, and those tasked with chairing them. And it was mentioned that chairs could, at the start of the term, set the scene. In response to what we have heard, I'll cover off how Shane as Deputy and I have agreed we want our meetings to run, and obviously happy to discuss with anyone following the meeting. We are conscious that we all have things going on outside the meeting space, so our overall intent is that this committee's meetings are efficient, respectful and effective. We will be balancing our agenda to ensure there is appropriate decision-making and governance oversight, and will continue to limit information-only and non-decision-making items to those we believe it is imperative the public has clear visibility of us as a group being informed and with the opportunity to ask relevant questions in the publicly accessible meeting arena. We will rely on the standing agenda item listing the memos we receive between meetings to show what we have had provided to us in regard to updates and information sharing. Our assumption and expectation is that you will all read those and ask questions of staff outside of the meeting setting. To ensure we all get the opportunity to check our phones and devices regularly, we will operate to the following schedule as close as possible. So following the start of the meeting at 10, when we will start, if we have the quorum, we will have a 5-minute break at 11:30. We will have a 30-minute lunch break at 12:30. So back at 1, if anyone is struggling with that. And we'll have another 5-minute break if we are still going at 2:30. As previously discussed at our onboarding sessions, I will be enforcing question and speaking times. Please don't be offended if you get a gentle nudge at the end of your speaking time during debate, and also if you get prompted to actually ask a question. For questions, we will use the bell, haven't told Lata and Sonia that, after 90 seconds. And if after 2 minutes you haven't been able to ask or formulate your question, I will probably go to the next person and give you a little bit more time in your own space to work out how you can actually ask your question. Again, don't be offended, as this is based on what we collectively discussed and said that we found frustrating when we were doing our onboarding and discussions about standing orders. You all know I like to keep things on topic. We have so much going on in this committee this term, it is likely that if you want to talk about something that is not directly relevant to the agenda item, that issue will be coming up at another meeting or workshop, so don't panic. You will probably get your chance in the future. So that is how we will be running the meetings, hopefully. It is up to you guys. We will always try to treat people with respect, and we hope that that is reciprocated. So that is how we want to run these meetings this term. Thank you, Desley. Lovely earrings. Okay, so first up, I just want to also welcome Hokura, who their members have been allocated to this committee, and we have Deputy Chair Tau Henare, no stranger to anyone in this room, and look forward to your wonderful contribution, Tau, as always. Well, you know, I can say that I'm not sitting next to him now, it's great. And Magi Tukarangi, who is not here yet, but so wonderful to have you on board. Tau, have you got anything you want to say? No, all good? No. Perfect. Just the next item is apologies. Well, apologies. So we have apologies from Mayor Wayne Brown on council business, Richard Hills for absence. We have lateness, Greg Sayers and Josephine. Early departure, Sarah, who's online and volunteering out on an island, watching birds and tourists out there, so well done. Yeah, and Lotu, who will be early departure on council business. So someone like to move those apologies? Thanks. Thanks, Alf. Those in favour say aye. Aye. Against, carried. Attendance by electronic link. So we have had requests from Sarah, who you can see, Lotu once she leaves, and apologies from Chris Fletcher, who's ill, but she's online. So someone like to move those? Oh, we don't have to move those. Fantastic. Right, declarations of interest. Just a reminder, if you have any declarations of interest, confirmation of minutes. We have no minutes to confirm. We don't have any items that are not on the agenda. We have no petitions. We have no public input, and we had no requests for public input. We have no local board input. So the first item up is 8.1, and as